when we consider the propagation of a wave, mainly one has to take two different types of waves in this context. One, we call that one as a progressive wave. The second one, of course, is known to all of us, that is called standing wave or a stationary wave. We shall discuss about that one after completing this part of it. What are progressive waves first of all? The wave which is not having a proper boundary, the wave which travels until it loses its entire energy to the neighboring surroundings. That is what we call it as a progressive wave. The wave which progresses like that, which travels like that, how long? As long as it has energy in it. If energy is completely given to the neighboring surroundings or neighboring particles, the total wave fades away. You can't find the wave again. That is what we call it as a progressive wave. So, general equation for a wave considering simple harmonic motion, every one of us we know that as displacement y is equal to a sin omega t. We write it like that. But when we consider progressive wave equation for that, we write the same in a slightly different manner. What is that? Y is equal to a sin omega t plus or minus phi. This is what we call it as progressive wave equation. What is this progressive wave equation? Y is equal to a sin omega t plus or minus phi. What is y over here called? Simply speaking, displacement. Every one of us we know from simple harmonic motion. And what is omega? It is 2 pi by capital T, where capital T is called time period. That is one area we have to remember. And what is this phi? Phi in this particular case, we call it as phase difference. That means this wave with what phase it is advancing when comparing to another wave. So, when you are comparing two different waves like, then what is the phase the first wave is in advance with the second? Or the second one is lagging behind the first, whatever be the nature we people are taking up in terms of a comparative study, we used to take that one as a phi. What is this phi officially? Phase difference is equal to 2 pi by lambda into x. Every one of us can understand x is here path difference. And lambda in this particular case is wavelength corresponding to that wave what is considered there. So, phase difference is 2 pi by lambda into x, we can write it. And of course, omega is 2 pi by t, we can write it. Therefore, what would be the wave equation here? Y is equal to a sin, we can write 2 pi by capital T into small t plus or minus 2 pi by lambda into x. That is the basic equation one need to remember. But when we consider carefully here, there is one plus sign and one minus sign also, plus or minus we are writing. What is the convention we have to write either positive sign over there or negative value over there? So, for that, if the wave travels along positive x direction, remember this concept, positive x direction, if the wave travels along that, then phi should be written negative. If the wave travels along negative x direction, then phi should be taken positive. This is the general convention what one has to take. Otherwise also when it is leading or lagging, you just decide that one, and accordingly you write that equation. There is nothing wrong. So this is the basic equation what we used to call it as a progressive wave equation as such. So when we consider sine functional wave equation, we can write it this way. Suppose if we consider cos functional wave equation, then simply you just have to change that sine into cos, nothing special there. So depending on the nature of the wave what we are talking about, whether the particle in that medium is starting from rest position or extreme position, based on that you can decide whether to take a sine functional equation over there or a cos functional equation over there. That is the concept we have to remember. So progressive wave equation general format is going to be like this. So that is one area we have to remember.